Now, guys, let's talk a little bit about in what sort of tissues the gluconeogenesis takes place, and I am sure it won't be very difficult for you to guess that what would be the organs which will be most involved in the process of gluconeogenesis. Yes, you are right. First of all, it is liver. Actually, it is the liver which is most responsible for this process. It is the main site for the process of gluconeogenesis. The liver uses the molecules like amino acids, which comes from the degradation of the proteins, then lactate, which comes from anaerobic part of the glycolysis, and then glycerol, which is coming from the metabolism of the fatty acids or lipids. So, these are the molecules which liver use for the formation of glucose. Usually, as we have already talked, that the glucose formation through the process of gluconeogenesis takes place usually when the body does not have much glucose. For instance, the carbohydrates are not available because of fasting or because of deprivation, because of whatever other reason. The glucose, once formed by the process of gluconeogenesis, it is released in the blood and it is transported into different parts of the body. Then after the liver, the second most important organ which is involved in the process of gluconeogenesis is kidneys. It usually occurs in the cortex part of the kidney, and it is less than liver, but still a considerable part of the process of gluconeogenesis takes place in the kidneys. For instance, especially under certain medical conditions like diabetes, or when you are facing prolonged fasting, then the kidney plays very important role in the process of gluconeogenesis. Then thirdly, there comes the intestine also, to of course to much lesser extent as compared to liver and kidney, but still it is somehow involved to some extent in the process of gluconeogenesis. Then there are certain other tissues like embryonic tissues, testes, medulla of the kidneys, skeletal muscles, neurons, red blood cells. These are also the parts of the body where to some extent the process of gluconeogenesis takes place. Finally, it is very important that though the process of gluconeogenesis is very energy demanding, so much energy is used in it, but again, because our body needs so much glucose all the time, actually whatever I am doing right now, I am talking, my body is moving, I am thinking, in all these processes energy is required, and that energy is very much coming from the metabolism of the glucose. Your brain very much depends upon the metabolism of glucose. So, glucose is highly important. That is why even at the cost of so much energy, body will always go for getting glucose from whatever sources it can get, and gluconeogenesis is one of that very important source.